Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to this video, guys. My name is Liaquat Zaman. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. This is my YouTube channel, Roots of Knowledge. If you guys are not familiar, hit the like button, subscribe button, share the videos, check them out, inshallah. This series is dedicated to helping all of you guys out there who enjoy listening to Arabic poetry and like the breakdown. And inshallah, I'm going to finish this entire series. If you guys have not watched my Diwan Shafi Rahimahullah series, please check that out as well. Alright, so let's carry on with this then. So he says, صديق عدوي داخل في عداوتي وإني لمن ود الصديق ودود فلا تقربن مني وأنت صديقه فإن الذي بين القلوب بعيد. He says, صديق عدوي. He says, the friend, Sadiq, the friend of my enemy. The word Sadiq, friend, is actually from the word Sidq in the Arabic language, which means truth. So in other words, the connection between two individuals who are friends with each other is like the connection between truth. Two individuals that have truth between them. So two individuals that are transparent, they are very clear in how they deal with one another, their relationship works. This is known as Sidq and Sadaqa. Sadiq is what you call this. So you probably heard of another word called Siddiq. Siddiq is a very, very truthful person. Someone who is extremely truthful. The Arabs call them. This guy is Siddiq. Right? So Sadiq is a truthful person. Siddiq is an extremely truthful person. And then Sadiq is the friend that you have. So Aduwi is my enemy. Right, so adu, enemy, my enemy. So sadiqu aduwi, the friend of my enemy. So for example, let's say for instance, like I have an enemy called Zaid. Zaid has a friend called Khalid. So Khalid is the sadiq of my enemy. Dakhilun fi adawati. Dakhil, dakhala yadkhulu in the Arabic language, which means to enter. So the dakhil is that thing which is inside of. Dakhilun fi adawati is inside, is subsumed, is included. داخل في عداوتي. Adawati is what we call the masdar of adawa or adu. So in other words, adawa, it means enmity, and adu means enemy. So adawati is my enmity. So the friend of my enemy is included, is inside of my enmity. So those people who are my enemies, I hate them, or they're my enemies. And those people who are the friends of my enemies, they are also my enemies as well, by virtue of my enemy. وَإِنِّي لِمَنْ وَدَّ الصَّدِيقِ وَدُودٍ. وَإِنِّي, and indeed I, liman, for the one who وَدَّ الصَّدِيقِ. So if you were to actually break down this sentence, you're actually going to say وَإِنِّي وَدُودٌ لِمَنْ وَدَّ الصَّدِيقِ. That's what it's supposed to be. Right, so inni is going to be harf mushabbah bil fi'l, and then the ism and the khabar will be wadud. So wadud, wadda yawaddu, it means like friendship where there is mutual connection between the two. The two sides is mutual benefit between the two. You say wadud. Yeah, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually has a name which is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the wadud. If you've ever heard of that name. And in the Quran, if you know also where this word is used in various forms of it, find them in the Quran, put them with their translation as well. So, وَإِنِّي لِمَنْ وَدَّ الصَّدِيقَ. And indeed, I am a wadud, a very strong lover, or a friend, you can say. Sadiq, a wadud. Right, so this is like a mawadda, from the word mawadda. In the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes the connection between two spouses, husband and wife, as being mawadda between the two. Allah has placed mawadda, this mutual love between the two individuals. So, inni, indeed I am, for the one who loves the friend, the one who loves my friend, I am a lover of that person. I love the person who loves my friend. Make sense? So in other words, he's kind of drawing a contrast here. He's saying, my enemy, his friends are my enemies, and my friends, their friends are my friends as well. Right? So it's very clear in exactly what he's saying. Now, you can actually see how the sentence is actually structured as well. Right? So in the first sentence, he's kind of made it داخل في عداوتي, is included in my enmity. I mean, he could have said something like this: وإني لمن ودع العدو عدوي وإني لمن ود العدو. Does that make sense? So you can actually play around with these words. You can say صديق صديقي داخل في صداقتي, صديق عدوي داخل في عداوتي, وإني لمن ود الصديق ودود. فلا تقربن مني وأنت صديق. لا تقربن. So لا تقربن, قارب يقرب, قارب يقرب, قرب يقرب. فلا تقربن. So لا تقربن. So this noon is what we call noon khafifa. It means to emphasize something. You probably come across it before as well. So لا تقربن, do not get close. Do not get close at all. لا تقربن. Minni, from me, to me. So in Arabic you say from me, but in English we say to do not get close to me. فلا تقربن مني وأنت صديقه. While here is for what we call hal, whilst you are his friend. So in other words, whilst you are his friend, my enemy's friend, do not come close to me. If you are still his friend, do not come close to me. فلا تقربن مني وأنت صديقه. Do not dare come close to me وأنت صديقه, whilst you are his friend. فإن الذي بين القلوب بعيد. For indeed, فإن, this fa is what we call fa, you can almost say ta'lil, right, the reason. So فإن القلوب, for indeed, because, the reason is because الذي بين القلوب, that feeling is which is between the hearts, meaning between my heart and my enemy's heart, is ba'idun. Okay, so in other words, he's saying because of the connection between me and my enemy is considered to be obliterated, such that we have no distance between each other, as in we have no closeness between each other. Our distance between each other is very, very far. Normally when you describe love for someone, friendship for someone, you say the hearts are very close. The Arabs say this as well. Yeah, al-qulub qariba. And the Prophet ﷺ has also mentioned this in a hadith as well, that the arwah junudun mujannada, ma'talafa minha, those hearts that were connected, souls that were connected together in this world, they will also be connected. Have you ever felt that? Where you find someone, first time ever you've met them, and you just feel as though your hearts connect. So this is what happens with people as well. You become such good friends with them that your hearts become connected, so much so that when they separate from you, your hearts feel pain at the separation. And the same with enmities. So those people who you have enmity with, you might see them, and whenever they try to get close to you physically, you have this strange, uncomfortable feeling when you are around them. Does that ever happen to you? Let me know in the comments if that happens to you. And this is something which obviously Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he wants to express over here. For indeed, that which is between the hearts, meaning that which is between my heart and their heart, is ba'id. The distance between the two is far. So there's no point trying to get close to me when I really don't like this individual. I think Ali radiallahu anhu has summed it up in such a beautiful way. Such small words, short words, but the meaning is very deep. And this in Arabic language is called what they call jawami al-kalim. The Prophet ﷺ was beautiful at summarizing a very complex discussion or a concept in words that were very, very small and powerful words that were made up of a few little words but large meaning. So let's just look at a few expressions over here that he uses. So صديق عدوي داخل في عداوتي. This is also something that you can utilize as much as you can, I would say. وإني لمن ود الصديق ودود. Indeed, I am wadud of the one who ود الصديق. Yeah, for example, you might say وددت هذا الشخص. هذا الشخص مودود عندي. هذا الشخص أوده بقلبي. Yeah, أود كذا. So you might want to try and use that expression as well. لا تقربن مني وأنت صديق. لا يقربن أحد مني وأن أكرهه. So you might want to try and use that as well. إن الذي بين القلوب بعيد. بين قلبي وبين قلبه بعد. بين قلبي وبين قلبه بعد. طيب، يقول سيدنا علي: صديق عدوي داخل في عداوتي. يعني حبيب عدوي، بغيضي، شانئي، داخل في عداوتي، شامل في شناءتي وفي بغضي، وإني لمن ود الصديق ودود. والله أنا محب لمن أحب حبيبي، زميلي، صاحبي، فلا تقربا مني وأنت صديقه. لا تحاول أن تأتي قريبا مني، لا تحاول أن تدنو مني، لا تدنون مني وأنت صديقه، وحالك أنك حبيب لهذا العدو، فإن الذي بين القلوب بعيد. والسبب هذا لأن الذي بين قلبي، بين فؤادي وبين فؤاده، مسافة طويلة جدا ليس بيننا أي علاقة. فشعر سيدنا علي رضي الله عنه جميل جدا، جمع فيه معاني كثيرة جدا. وكذلك من أهم أهداف تعلم الشعر أن الإنسان يعرف المزايا الأشخاص، يعرف ثقافة القوم الذي كان يتكلم فيه الشاعر. وسيدنا علي رضي الله عنه طبعا كان في بيئة العربية، بيئة الصحابة رضي الله عنهم، وكلمات التي استخدمها جاء بها في هذا الشعر من الكلمات التي نجدها في القرآن، ونجدها أيضا فيما يتكلم به الصحابة رضي الله عنهم فيما بينهم. كذلك هذه المعاني الدقيقة أيضا، صديق عدوي، داخل في عداوتي، وإني لمن ود الصديق ودود، فلا تقربا مني وأنت صديقه، فإن الذي بين القلوب بعيد. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you have any sort of questions or anything I can help you with. And also share my videos, guys. Thank you to all my patrons who support my channel on a monthly basis. May Allah bless all of you people. You are wonderful people. And I make so much dua for you guys. If there's anyone out there who thinks that they would love to support my channel in whatever way they can, then please reach out to me. The description has the details there. You can become a monthly sponsor of the channel. And that's it, guys. I really appreciate all of your efforts. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.